Hello everybody and welcome to the third Unity Android FPS tutorial series. Today we're going to take a break from creating the controller system and we're going to work on a main menu system thingy. So, I've already had a chance of recording this but I got called away, so this is my second time recording this. So I've got a couple new textures from my other project that I just brought in. Just compress them. These will be in the description. The link to these, you want to clamp this and clamp that because these two are GUI textures. Then obviously you want to create a material, which I haven't finished yet, so we're going to finish that up. So we want to go into textures and just drag that in. As you see, it's not transparent, so we're going to want to go mobile, transparent. That takes color? No, we want to go mobile. Where the hell is it? Particles additive? That doesn't work. We'll just go transparent, cut out diffuse. Okay, that's weird. Transparent diffuse. Why is this not working all of a sudden? This is not working all of a sudden. Let's have a look at the settings that I have here. Alpha from grayscale, maybe? See if that works. This is weird. It works perfectly in my other project. Materials. Self-illuminated. Unlit. Transparent cutout. That is very weird. Let me have a look at this. It's a PSD, that's why. So you wanna just open this up. If you I'll actually include the normal version just in case you don't have Photoshop. So I'll just wait till that opens. Yes, I have a portable version, and yes, I do own the actual version. I'm just too fucking lazy to install it. And this one's smaller. So yeah, I'll just convert this, and while I'm doing it, I'll pause the video. Actually, no, I won't. I'll show you how to, if you have Photoshop, how to do the best export quality for Unity. So for some reason it doesn't hold transparency, so you just want to go a PNG, PNS, and I also forgot it was CS6. Doesn't have any settings, so just export that. Okay, so that's done. We now see we have that one. So we want to grab this one and just do exactly the same compression. Clamp, trilinear, 6, 1024, etc. best. And then apply that. How big is that? 0.5 meg. So now if we apply that, it should give us cutout. So let me go transparent cutout diffuse. Let's see if that works. So let's grab just a plane for now to test it. Now let's just drag the material on. And as you can see, that did not work for some reason. Why are you screwing with me today, Unity? Transparent diffuse. Why are you screwing with me? I'm just going to pause the video until I figure this out, and then I'll continue recording. Okay, I was a complete fucking derp. For these, you actually want to go RGBA, and as you can see, that works quite nicely. I just noticed that. So we'll just want to make sure that we have that, and then there we go. We have our texture. So for this, we're actually just going to want to, I'm going to include a plane in this, which is a single poly. But just for now, it'll be good if we just keep it like that, just for testing purposes. So we're going to want to create a new game object called __ manager. And then we're going to want to create a new script and create a new folder in there called main menu. And then open it, if it ever opens. So basically this is just a basic touch command in Android and iPhone. By the way, this series will work for both. It's not just for Android, it's for any iDevice or Android device. So in here, we're just going to want to create a void update and call a function called tapSelect. We don't want to make this a private void since we're not really going to want to call it outside of this function. Then we're going to want to do a for each loop to cycle through the touches. So for each touch with a capital T, touch with lowercase t in input.touches, then we want to go if touch.phase equals touchPhase.begin. So if we've touched it the first time we've touched it, create a new ray called ray, which isn't really efficient, so up here I'm just going to cut this and make this a public ray x-ray and bev, and just go ray in here. Ray equals camera.main.screen.point.to-ray, which means wherever we touch, it'll shoot a ray out from that screen point that we touch in touch.position. So then we're going to want to also drag this up here, create a public raycast hit if physics.raycast ray out hit, so if it touches something, then we're obviously going to want to do something. So we're going to want to jump back into Unity. No errors, of course. And then as you see here, here's our main viewport. So we're going to want to obviously do a negative 900. On the Z, I'm pretty sure, negative 90. Oh, it'll be 90 then. And as you can see, we're sort of off. There's the camera right there. So we're going to want to go negative 90, wrong way. Negative 90, like that. So for something like this, we're just going to want to sort of do this, position it up a bit. I'm going to want to create a directional light, so we can actually see what's going on. So we're going to want to create a couple of buttons, and I've also included a texture for that as well. So we can just duplicate the backing texture if we really wanted to. Rename it to button, and just select and look for this button texture here. We can just make this a mobile diffuse, and then we'll just create another, just duplicate this plane. We'll name it button, press enter, unlike I did, and make this 0.5 by 0.5 by 0.5. Actually, we can keep that as 1. I know. 0.5, we need the Y as 1. So let's zoom in. We want to shrink it up a little bit, if that makes sense, so 0.25. And then we're going to want to change the material to be button. As you can see, it's kind of hard to see. So I think I'll actually stick with the original material. Just drag it forward a little bit and up. Eventually we'll get some better textures, but for now that's decent enough. Let's just click play for a second. And then wait 10 minutes while it starts up. There we go. So we'll just grab the main camera. Give it a... actually we'll go with skybox. We'll make the far clipping like 50 because we don't need it to be that far. And make this 0.0... Let's make it 1? Yeah, we'll just make it 1 for now. High dynamic range does not count on mobile devices. And then just, yeah, save it off. So now we're going to want to tag this object here so that we can grab it from the script and say, if we've touched this, do this. So quickly, we're just going to want to create some 3D text. The trick with getting this a bit higher res is bump up the font size to like 100 and then bring down the scale to like 0.2. And then you see you have a sharper image. I'll go 0.05, 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. That's actually a bit too small. 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. Too big. 0.08, 0.08, 0.08. That's better. So you don't want to line it up based on this, you want to line it up based on the image you have in the game window. Because this is all based on perspective in the perspective window, obviously. So we'll change this to say play. Drag it across like that. So we want to drag the button into the plane and the new text into the plane, drag the new text into the button, and then we'll name this play. So we're going to want to tag this object right here. So we're going to want to go add tag. We're going to want to make this, we'll just go, yeah, play button. Hit the button, go play button. So we're going to want to attach the main menu script to the manager script. And then under here we're also going to want to do another for each loop. For each. Actually we could just do a ray equals camera dot main dot screen to point ray of, we'll just go inputs dot mouse position, and then we'll go if physics dot raycast ray out hit, just a standard hit, not a wheel hit, out hit. Then we'll just go debug dot log, and then we'll debug hit. Actually no, in here we'll go if hit dot transform dot tag equals play button. I think it was it one word? Yes, it was play button. Then we'll want to debug.log and then hit play button or whatever we want to log out. There, like that. We'll debug.log hit play button. Jump back in. We have an error here, which is where? Why are you opening a new goddamn window? Close. Please stop opening new fucking windows. Show me where it is. If physics.raycast, oh, lowercase r. I'll get rid of all the errors. So now we're going to want to go here and have a look. So if we go around it, we obviously says we hit the play button somewhere, but we didn't. So I'm going to want to go over it, and you can see whenever we go over it, it says hit play button. So we can just go to the top. And that same principle will work for this up here. Except here, we're going to want to go if input.get mouse button 0. So if we click the left button, then it'll read out that we've clicked. Click, 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 click. Like that. So we're going to want to now just fade into another level. So we'll go here. If we hit the play button, we want to get rid of that. And we'll go, first we want to actually go and set up some prerequisites. So in here we have our first person set up. We want to get add current. But once again, this won't work. We'll have to drag this before that level so that the main menu loads first. So now I want to go application.load level. And then we'll go, we can do an int index. So I'll just go 1 since it's the first level. Second level, sorry. Because it goes 0 and then 1. So now we'll click on play. And it'll load up our level. So now we're obviously going to want to do a options and credits button. So we'll just go back into here and copy, rename this to be play button. Duplicate that, and we'll want to go add tag options button with a capital B button. Go here, retag it to options button, rename it to options button, rename this to options, and just shift it down a bit, like that. Of course, you may want to drag across the word options, and I'll drag it up a bit actually, just like that. Perfect. So now we'll want to, in here, we will want to copy this and paste it here for anyone who's using Android, which will be everybody because it's an Android tutorial. So we want to go else if hit.transform.tag equals options button. Then we'll want to go just to debug.log hit options button. So let's run it and click hit options button. So we'll want to comment that out once again, and we'll want to let's see what we can do for the options button. We can just hide it for now, hide the main menu, and then show another menu. So we'll do that now. Let me just, so we're going to want to go in here, we'll just go main menu, close this up for a second, and then we're going to want to go options menu. So we'll get rid of these, untagged, and we will go like this, and we'll go up to here, we'll go public game object, just have to be, hold up a sec, game object dot set, yeah, it has to be game object. So public game object will go main menu, and public game object options menu. At the start, we'll want to add a start function, and why is that crapping up? We'll just go main M and options M, because I think that is taken by something in mono behavior. So I want to go a void start, go main M, actually I want to go options M dot set active, that was stupid, dot set active false. So we want to do I don't know if I've done enum enumerations before in my previous ones, but we're going to want to do a public enum, we'll just go menus, and this doesn't require a semicolon or anything. So we're going to want to go public enum menu, so we're obviously going to want to have main menu, and we want to do a comma, sorry, not a tab, and then enter. And then we want to go options menu. Then we'll need something to access that, so we're going to go public menus, we'll just go current menu. We can actually drop that out and we'll go current menu equals current menus dot main menu. And then under here we'll go if current menu equals menu dot main menu, then we'll want to hide the options menu but show set active true, show the main menu. We'll go else if current menu equals menus dot options menu, then we'll want to do the reverse. We'll do true and then false. And then under here, under this options button here, we're going to want to go current menu equals, then you go options menu. Right there. So, do we have a start menu, main menu? So now, we're going to want to switch this up a bit. We're going to want to change some of this text. We'll just go options, and then we'll actually get rid of that options button for now, so we don't need that, and we'll just give this, make this like a header or a title or something, and just drop down this play button right here to like here. And then we'll just want to rename what this says to, we'll just go options coming soon, and then we'll get rid of that button as well. Options title, and we'll make this options coming soon, OCS. And I just got rid of the wrong thing, didn't I? Play button, yeah I did. So OCS and options title, just like that. So now, if we click, we will need to first assign what they are. So let's go main menu and options menu, and then save that and run it. So click options, boom, we got the options menu. And now that I see it, I just want to drag that title down a little bit more, like that. So now we'll want a back button on this. So let's just copy say the options button from there. And we'll just go back button. Options, we'll change that to be back. We'll want to untag this. We'll want to create a new tag called back button. Tag the back button here. And then drag it down to be, say, we can actually shrink down the size of that button here. So we'll go 0.15 by 0.25. And then we're going to shrink down the word 0.06 by 0.06 by 0.06. Just like that. We'll change the word inside of it to be back, and then just drag it across. Like that. Drag it inside the back button. And then we have it. So we're going to want to go into here now and go else if hit.transform.tag equals back button. But before that, we're going to want to go before that, get rid of the else if, go if current menu equals menus.options menu, because we don't want to have to call that if we don't want to call that if we're not in the options menu. Then we'll go current menu equals main menu. Get rid of this debug here, get rid of this debug here. And now we will copy, after we test it, we will copy those into the touch function. Options, back, options, back. Just like that. So we're going to want to copy this and paste into here. Just tab that over. And now, since we are done with the PC stuff for now, we just want to go like that. And that's just a comment. You comment that section out for now. And I'll just close down. So there we have it, a very basic main menu. Later on, we're going to come back, revise this, actually add the options in, quality settings, Tegra 1, 2, 3, or no Tegra. We're going to continue working on, we're going to make it sort of like animated so it slides around the place when you click on the buttons. But for now, that should be fine. So let's just run it. Options, because I've unticked it, but that'll all work right there. So I actually finished this sooner than I was expecting. So I'm just going to clean up a little bit of this. I just want to make this a private for now. Just drag that to there. Drag this here, like that. And that should be pretty much it. So yeah, that's it for now. So see you guys later. So I'll make sure I include the files in the description. So you want it, and I'm pretty sure I didn't use that one. I just used the PSD. You don't have to have Photoshop to have it work. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.